Hello guys, so welcome to KO tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the lighting of this particular interior, that's a storeroom over here. So let's continue it. So now as you can see, what I have done over here is like I have set up three lights over here. That's one is your Vray sun over here and other two are the Vray lights. So now let's work on it. So now what I can do over here, if you want, I can slightly increase the intensity of this light. If you require, I can slightly increase the intensity of the light. So that would be much better. Up it. I'll take one more light. I'll take one more light. So very first of all, I'll go into this. And I'll again take one more V-ray light right from this axis. So I'll slightly mirror it. I'll mirror it in this x-axis over here, and if required, I can push it up a bit over here, slightly I'll rotate it, and if you want, I have the length and width option over here. I can definitely do that for this light if required. Again, I'll go into the temperature over here. I'll again go over here in the temperature part, and let's again I'll go into this options. I'll off this cast shadow. I'll increase its resolution over here. So accidentally I have just shifted this over here. I think there is something wrong with this file. Okay, so now as you can see, I have added a light over here, but this light is very high, the intensity is very high. I'll just reduce its intensity to 0.2 over here. Now let's see how it looks like. If required, we can still reduce the intensity of that particular light if needed. So I've just kept this as a supportive light, 0.5. Okay, this is same. So I'll just go over here and I'll make it as 0.1 and switch it towards the white part a bit. Alright. And if required, you can definitely activate the shadows also of it. So if it is required, you can just on this cast shadows. Alright, so let's do some render settings over here. So let's do that. Alright, so let's go into the render setup over here and let's do some render settings. Let's not make it as a final render setting. So very first of all, let's go into the Vray and again go into this, go into the image filter. I can set it to Catmull room, or I can set it to Vray lens Zoss filter, make it to Catmull room. Minimum subdivisions I'll keep it as 3 over here, and maximum its value to high to 100, so let's keep it to 50 for now. Go into global DMC over here, minimum samples 32 and your noise threshold 0.001. I'll keep it as. Go into the environment, I've activated this. Color mapping, I'll keep it as exponential. Let's not change that, that's totally fine. Go into GI, let's set it to iridance map. That's your light bounce. And into this, I'll keep it as medium. You can increase the subdivisions, it depends. So you can see, make things faster, but may blotchy results. So let's go to 180 or 160. You can keep it. So interpolate samples, I'll keep it as 60 over here. Light cache subdivisions, we can, for now I can keep it to 1500. Later on we can increase that. Now into this, if you go the dynamic memory limit, I'll keep it as 6000 over here, or we can keep it for now as 3000. Alright, and let's again go into this and let's render this and see how it looks like. Can definitely increase the things. If you want it more smoother, I can increase the subdivisions of this particular textures as well. That can be done over here if required. We'll definitely do it. So first let's just render this part and see. So it's going to take time. If you want a bit of a bigger result, I can go with the rendering. I can go into this render setup over here and I can slightly increase the frame rate. I'm sorry, the width and height of this. So you can make it to custom also by 3000, 6000 by 3000, what I have set it right now. Alright, this looks perfectly fine. Now let's render and see. Alright, so again I can go with the bigger rendering, not a problem. Make it as custom, Shift F, I think I have. Save the file. Okay, what I'll do, I'll just select the camera, and if it is not working, I can go into this, set it into local. I'll slightly just push it behind. If it is required. And let's, okay. And let's render it again. This looks much better. I can slightly increase the intensity of sun, and even I can increase the photon emit radius. Intensity multiplier 0.1. Alright, much better now. Alright, so guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So we'll be definitely generating the light passes in the coming tutorial. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.